Tears and testimony that Karen Reed was screaming at the top of her lungs the night her boyfriend was killed. A key prosecution witness returns to the stand this morning in Karen Reed's murder retrial. Jennifer McCabe will continue to testify about what happened the night police officer John O'Keefe died. Reed is on trial for allegedly backing her SUV into O'Keefe, her boyfriend, killing him. But Reed maintains O'Keefe's police officer colleagues are to blame, trying to teach him a lesson. They beat him up and left him for dead. Let's get into the details with CNN correspondent Jean Casares and former Morris County, New Jersey prosecutor, criminal trial attorney Robert Bianchi. Thank you both for being here. Jean, we got a real scene setter from the friend of Karen Reed on the stand, who is taking the stand today as well, continuing.
Right, because this is a prosecution witness, but she took the jury into that home. She was there, and that's important for the defense because they are alleging that John O'Keefe was killed in that home by the people in the home. So let me just tell you, she testified that she walked through the front door, and then you turn to the right and there's the kitchen. And that night at the kitchen table was Brian Albert Jr., 23 years old. It was his birthday. This had been a birthday party. He had a couple of his friends around, two girls that were his friends. And then there was the TV room. You could see straight through to the TV room. Brian Albert Sr., owner of the home, and Brian, he's an ATF agent. And those are the two that the defense is going to try to pin this on. All right. She said the atmosphere was cordial. It was celebratory. There was music playing. It was calm. There was talking. But then she started texting with John O'Keefe. And then she decided to look out the window. Watch this.
At some point when you were with everybody in the celebration, did you have a chance to look outside?
Yes.
And when you looked outside, what did you see?
I saw a dark SUV out front.
Did you know whose SUV that was?
I believed it was Karen's.
Could you see who was in it?
No.
At that point of night, what does the weather look like from the front door?
It's dark and it's snowing, and I could see, brake lights.
So then she goes back to the kitchen table, keeps talking with people that are there, but then they're not coming in, and she doesn't understand why. She goes back to the window, and here's the point that the prosecution wanted the jury to hear. Listen.
I didn't see the SUV actually move, but I saw it in a few different locations. I saw the vehicle first straight out from the front door. Then I saw it up at the flagpole, and then I saw it further up from the flagpole.
And of course, the prosecution theory is pulls up to the front of the house. Sarah, she goes up 35 feet, stops, and then presses the accelerator 75% to the floor, goes back 70 feet.
Wow, the testimony has been very emotional. Those two were very sort of explaining to the jury where everything was and what she thought happened. Robert, to you, it's been some emotional testimony, but how impactful has Reed's friend's testimony been for the prosecution?
Well, let's not forget the fact that this case wound up in a mistrial because the jury couldn't come to a conclusion the first time around. So the question becomes whether the prosecution has enough evidence to prove this case beyond a reasonable doubt. And this case has caused a huge amount of controversy, even for us legal commentators and like myself, a former homicide prosecutor, about the quality of the evidence in the case. So while this testimony is important for prosecutors in my mind, I noted a couple of things that I thought were interesting. The top charge is second-degree murder, which means that she acted with malice. Yet, what this witness was saying was that she was saying, oh my God, did I do this? Did he die? Did I have something to do with this? Which would indicate that there was not malice. The second part of this is that she deleted some of her text messages between herself and the victim in the case in the early morning hours, which is something that is a little unusual, especially when the defense wants to argue that there's been foul play. The main detective in this case has been fired from the police department because of inappropriate investigative and personal conduct with respect to the case and trying to cover, it's alleged, for the other police officers. And then lastly, I think one of the most damning pieces of evidence with regard to the credibility of this witness is that apparently they're arguing the Cellebrite records, the phone records at 2:27 a.m. have this witness Googling how long to die in cold. And now the prosecution's trying to run away from that significant piece of evidence, because why would this witness be putting something like that? And in fact, he did die in the cold, unless she may have had something to do with it, which explains why she may have been erasing her text messages. Now, the prosecution's got a hard credibility problem here, because they put another forensic witness on to say, well, the Cellebrite records, the phone records, you really can't rely on them. Although the defense got the witness to admit, another competing company said no. In fact, that Google search was made at 2:27. Last point, I mention this only because that's really nicking the credibility of this witness.
All right, Gene, as far as that evidence, explain a little bit about that Google searches that came out from prosecutors.
Well, the Cellebrite expert said that once you open a tab on your phone to make searches and you keep that tab open, that the time that the tab was originally opened sticks. And so it did show how long does it take to die in the cold? Was it 2:30 in the morning? Jennifer McCabe was at home already. Well, he said he looked back into the Cellebrite software and was able to see the tab was open. It was actually made a little after 6 o'clock in the morning. That was the actual time. You have the battles of the experts, yes, Sarah. And when you have battle of the experts, and it's going to get worse, all right? Because you've got vehicle experts, the intelligence, the forensics of the car, you've got accident reconstructionists. Sometimes the experts cancel each other out.
That's right.
And they go for some basic facts that are just common sense.
Yeah, and Karen Reed won this big thing that her reconstructionists, those experts can be used, even though there was this big fight about whether or not they had disclosed that they had paid the experts, which of course the prosecution is going to bring up, but still she gets those experts to testify that will make her case look better.
Absolutely. One more thing very quickly. Second-degree murder. In opening statements, the prosecutor said, we are not saying that she intended to kill him. We're saying she intended to do the act of pressing that accelerator down 75% and going in reverse. So it's another theory. It's like a felony murder theory, it appears, though they're doing.
Gene Casares, Robert Bianchi, thank you both so much for your expertise, and we're